Hello everyone, this is SuperTal3 here. Welcome back to the channel. In case you didn't already know this, it is currently the month of October, which is the 27th of the month of October, so I'm sure you probably already know this as 27 days have passed by. But one thing you might not know is that October is designated as National Cybersecurity Awareness Month by the United States. And basically this is a chance for them to teach everyone more about cybersecurity and how you should be safe online. Some good practices like having long and complex passwords that are always hard to remember, for some people at least. Not clicking on links in emails, so you don't click on them, you type the URL in. Techniques to watch for phishing emails, things like that. Basic security practices that everyone should follow. But today, in honor of Cybersecurity Awareness Month, we're going to be installing Nessus Essentials today in an Ubuntu VM inside VirtualBox, just because that is what I'm going to be using today. That's what I have on my computer. But I'm going to give it access to my network so that we can run some scans and see what kind of vulnerabilities that we can find on my network. So let's get started. Alright everybody, so now we're on our computer, and the first thing we're going to need to do is go ahead and open up your browser, and well, of course, after you set up your virtual machine, and we're going to search Nessus Essentials. As you can see, I've already searched it right there. So you can see the first result right here is Nessus Essentials Vulnerability Scanner. And you'll need to put in your first name, last name, and your email for your registration code. Now, this code is only good for one virtual machine, so you're not going to be able to use it. Not one virtual machine, one Nessus instance. So you can't use a bunch of Nessus instances and one code. And you also can't say you deleted your virtual machine, you need a new Nessus instance. You're going to have to register and get a new code every single time that you register a new Nessus instance. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, once you've done that and you have your code in your email, they should send you an email within several minutes and it will have your code in there. We're going to go ahead and take a look here at the downloads. Alright, so now once you are at the Tenable download page, just go ahead and we're going to scroll down here to where it says Nessus 8.7.2 Ubuntu 1110 AMD64, and you can see the different versions of Ubuntu this is made for. If you're using FreeBSD, SUSE 12, Fedora, Red Hat, etc., then there's obviously going to be different versions, but we're just going to go ahead and use this for now since we're running Ubuntu. Now, after you've configured some special rules in VirtualBox, I'm going to show you how to do that in my video showing you how to set up VirtualBox and everything. There'll be another video if you guys want it to, if you want to. Otherwise, you can just figure out how to do it yourself like I did. Go ahead and SSH into your box, into your Ubuntu virtual machine using WinSCP. So you're going to connect like that and just drag over the downloads that the file you downloaded straight to the home directory. Should be fine. Right there you see now it's on our virtual machine. So all we have to do now, go ahead and exit that session. Go and open the Windows terminal. That's the beta. It's still in beta, but I really like using it, so that's what we're going to do today. Now if you do ls, you can see the version that we have in there right now, and to install this we're going to do sudo dpkg -i, and we'll do Nessus tab, and that will auto complete it for us, and then enter in our password. And as you can see, it's doing some magic to unpack the Nessus package that we have right here and set it up for us. Unpacking, setting up, processing triggers. Perfect. So now we can start it with sudo /etc/init.d/nessusd start. Okay. There we go. Now it's starting Nessus. Now I'm going to go create another rule, port forwarding rule in my VirtualBox network really quick. So just go to Tools, Preferences, Network, double click on that, port forwarding, add a new rule, as you can see, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I put my host IP in as my local host, then made up a long host port, and then forwarded it to my IP with the guest port. Now I'm going to need to, as you can see, it's 8834, so that means I need to do another one. 127.0.0.1. The host port will just do of 8002, so I don't think anything's using that. 192.168.4.4, the host port of 834. Okay, there we go. And now we should be able to do https://127.0.0.1/ actually no, we do colon 8002. Your connection is not private. This tells us that something is indeed there. There we go. So now we're in our Nessus scanner and we're ready to install it with the installer. So we're going to select Nessus Essentials because we don't have Nessus Professional. Unfortunately, Tenable, if you happen to see this video and you want to send me the professional version of your product, feel free to do so. I'd really love that. But for now, I'm just going to install the Essentials version. So we're going to head and continue. And we already have an activation code, so we're just going to skip this. 1413. Okay, dash C80F dash 306D dash 422E dash not equals dash 35CB. Continue. Now we're going to make a username and a password, so I'm just going to put username supertal3, and I'll make a password for this. There we go. So this is setting up our Nessus account right now so that we can get in here and scan my network. Right now it's downloading some plugins that it needs, and I will get back to you when it is done installing. Alright everybody, so I just got it just got done. It did take a very long time, probably about 10-15. Actually no, it looks like it took like 20 minutes to install Nessus and get everything set up, but I would say that's probably because I only have 2 gigs of RAM and 1 virtual CPU allocated to this machine, so I'll probably go back and allocate about 2 more gigs of RAM, and that should probably fix the issue. But now we're going to go ahead and log into this and see what the interface looks like. I'll click remember me because I don't care about cybersecurity. No, I do. Don't worry. Okay, so this is a little welcome to Nessus Essentials, and I'm just going to go ahead and enter in my range that I want it to start scanning, which would be 0/24. This is the range that all my normal computers are on. This is going to be on the .4 range, but anyway, I'll go ahead and do that and submit. Host discovery scan results. Hopefully it detects something here at least. If not, I'll probably have to do some troubleshooting on the back end with VirtualBox, or maybe possibly run it on my dedicated machine back there. It's just that machine back there. It runs Proxmox virtualization platform. It just uses up a lot of power, and so I just felt like I should probably just run it on VirtualBox for this use case. But anyway, okay, it says it's loading. Establishing connection, please wait. Reload. Okay, there we go. So I got out of that little freeze thing. My host discovery scan, schedule, on demand, last modified, and it's running right now. So this is the interface of Nessus. This is really nice compared to OpenVAS. OpenVAS is a lot more expensive than, not more expensive, the interface is a lot less intuitive and user-friendly than Nessus, and I really like the interface. So here we have my scans, the ones that are that you can run. Okay, so it just finished. Let's see. Okay, so you can see this is just a simple host discovery scan, and this. It says there's vulnerabilities, but it's not. It's just informational. Nessus Scan information. Okay, so this is for every single host. Pretty much. Just okay. This is whatever. Anyway, so now I should be able to do my scans and create a new scan. Oh yeah, this is where the meat of it all comes in right here. We have all these cool different scans that we can run. The only thing is this is the Essentials version, so the free version, so we can't do these compliance based checks like audit cloud infrastructure, internal, PCI, network scan. By the way, as far as compliance and policy goes, PCI stands for payment card, payment card. Let's see, PCI compliance. Know it's something to do with payment card. I want to say PCI compliance. Let's see, what does PCI stand for in compliance? Payment card industry. I knew it was something with payment card. Payment card industry. That's what PCI stands for. MDM config audit. So that would be mobile device management, offline config audit, payment card industry, quarterly external scan, policy compliance auditing, and SCAP and OVAL auditing. And then up here, as you can see, mobile device scan. All those are unavailable, but we have all these other cool options available to us. So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of all of these and look at all these different things. As you can see, there's different vulnerabilities that it checks for. Shadow brokers scan. So this checks for vulnerabilities that were disclosed in the Shadow Brokers leaks. Spectre and Meltdown. These are going to be really nice. WannaCry ransomware. None of the computers on my network should have that vulnerability because, as far as I'm aware of, we've all updated long ago, and that was like 2 years ago. So yeah, we'll just run a malware scan and see what happens. So we'll just do malware scan 1. Then we'll just do my targets 2.0/24, and as you can see over here, there's like options, assessment, report. Users can edit the results, everything like that. So anyway, there we have credentials. So if you were going to add credentials, so that way you can kind of get into a system or whatever, you can do that. There's plugins, all this kind of stuff. I'll just save this scan. Ooh. Okay, what does that mean? Windows. Do I need Windows? Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do this scan actually because I need to spend some more time in this to actually learn how to use it all really well. But this is how you get it set up. There's your policies, plugin rules, scanners right there. So this is your local scanner. Community research for Tenable news down here. Settings for your vulnerability scanner, and you have all these good settings that you can do. SMTP server to send you email, proxy server, a lot of advanced settings. So anyway, in this tutorial you learned how to set up a Nessus Essentials Vulnerability Scanner on your network so that you can start scanning your network for vulnerabilities and make sure that all your machines are patched and updated and do not have malware on them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, leave a like on the video, hit the subscribe button to see more cool content like this. Turn on the notification bell icon too if you want to be notified every single time I release a new video. Make sure to select the option for all notifications so that you're notified on every video I release and not just the ones that YouTube says, oh, I think you might like this one. So anyways, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. This is SuperTal3 signing out.